How's everybody doing? It's the Faded Fire, and I'm just gonna start off this video saying that everyone put down the smaller weapons. Just put them down. I'm gonna even go on further to say that the most competitive builds in PvP, in my personal opinion, will be 50 in strength and 20 in dexterity. And the rest, just, dump them into vitality or endurance or vigor. Because smaller weapons in PvP are just outclassed. Simple as that. Smaller weapons, no hyper armor, are just outclassed. So this is me, Pontus Sullivan. Actually, for the first series of matches, has some extreme lag going on because I kept cross region on because I was playing really early in the morning, and a lot of dudes from, I guess, Japan or wherever they may be, I matched up with a lot of them, and the lag was serious for the first couple matches. But as you can see, smaller weapons with no hyper armor will just be outclassed. Simple as that. But so excuse the lag for the first couple of matches. I accidentally left cross region on, so the matches will start to clear up later. And if I ever go silent, I'll mute my mic because I do have kind of a cold. So if I ever go silent, I'll just mute my mic so you guys don't have to hear me cough. But as you can see, we got the we got the washing pole, the running R1s. But honestly, just catch them in your hyper armor. Bam, you win. The age of katanas and the fast swinging weapons with the dark sword and the no punishment because of poise, or you don't have enough poise, that age is over, and we now have hyper armor. So this dude's trying to get the best of both worlds, try to use a fast as well as a heavy swing weapon. And honestly, just put down the smaller weapon. Put down your smaller weapon, he would have had a greater chance with the Ultra Greatsword. Alright. The age of smaller weapon is over. Katanas, put them down. Straight swords, put them down. And pick up a heavier weapon, either in the form of a halberd. Right? This is one of my favorite strength weapons. I love this weapon. Right? Because if you're afraid of hyper armor, pick up a halberd and space them out. You'll see in a lot of occasions I kind of space them out with my halberd, and they're not able to use their hyper armor as effectively because I have the space advantage. Or pick up a spear of sorts or a great lance. I like that weapon, even though I don't think I used it in this video. That was a nice use of the jumping attack on him. But like I said, I think the most competitive class will definitely be 50 in strength, 20 in dexterity, just to use some of the halberds, or try to get at least some more damage output out of the bigger weapons, because some of the bigger weapons do have a dexterity requirement, such as maybe it has like a C scaling, or a D. Even though it's a D or a C, it still has some type of dexterity requirement or dexterity scaling. So as you can see, I'm kind of just spacing my friend out here with my halberd. He can't really use his hyper armor effectively because we have so much distance between us, as I'm using my halberd and he's kind of trying to swing at me. So I get a win off of that. And now we have our friend with the Gothard twin swords. But as I said, not really afraid of these faster weapons. Just kind of doing this run around tactic. I don't know what the hell that is. Maybe but I kind of just wait for him to swing, so I can just use my hyper armor and effectively get past his combos or whatever he's trying to do with those weapons. And as he's running, he's kind of getting staggered because the bigger weapons seem to have this AoE stagger around them, and it interrupts a lot of smaller weapons. And either they're trying to get in and you swung a little too far away and they're trying to get in to punish you, but they get staggered by the heavier weapon in the AoE attack. So, you know, I'm just sitting here waiting for him to engage and stop running around and swing, and he'll catch me in my hyper armor, so he won't be able to win that battle. But as I said, I have had the most success on my strength build, and right now she is only level 102. As you can see there go my stats. But so this guy has a heavier weapon, and as I said in my previous video, you will need to be diverse. So instead of taking chances with the great axe, the Black Knight great axe, he has more range with this sword. So I thought to brought out my halberd and space him out, and effectively space him out and win through diversity. You know, so I'm making it extremely difficult for him to come in and get free attacks off of me and use his hyper armor effectively, and I'm able to win that battle. But like I was saying, you know, I still haven't finished this build. I'm really slacking on finishing this build. I really do need to get it to 120, because once I get it to 120, it will just be extremely powerful. I will only be going 50 and 20. But look, this guy has a straight sword, above straight sword. I catch him in his roll, so you know he's kind of R1 spamming, but I don't really fear R1 spammers with bigger weapons, so he's gonna catch me in my hyper armor. I don't get stunned, and I win the fight. But like I was saying, I'm slacking on getting this build to 120, because once I get that 20 in endurance, 20 in dexterity, and I, you know, smash on my health and my endurance and a little bit more vitality, so I can maybe use 2 heavier weapons at the same time, so I don't have to menu switch so much. My build will definitely be stronger, and it will definitely be more effective than it is now. But you know, I just been experimenting with a lot of classes. I even got on my dexterity build for a couple of days, and man, I can feel the lack of viability against strength weapons when you're using dexterity weapons. You are just so not even outclassed. You are so overpowered, because that is the feeling that I get when I use dexterity weapons and I go against strength weapons. I feel outright. I tried to get a parry there, and then I just kind of took a, oh jeez, kind of just took a beating right there. But I have my halberd, so hopefully I can switch this around by, you know, keeping my spacing and trying to not let him get parry me. But I just simply feel overpowered. Outright, I just feel overpowered when using dexterity weapons against strength weapons. And I try to use my little katanas and my little scythes, and every time I went up against somebody with a great sword, if they timed their hyper armor attacks right and didn't just let me, you know, abuse them, and they were effective in timing their hyper armor, I just got obliterated. Straight up obliterated. But this guy right here, you know, I was gonna switch to my halberd to try to compete more with him, because he has a halberd, but I thought I'd go ahead and show you guys what I mean by diversity. So he has a halberd, and if I stayed here with my even though this ultra great sword does have a lot of hyper armor, he can kind of just space out of my attacks as well as his hyper armor. So now he's kind of low and I'm kind of low, but he has the benefit of range. I don't think, you know, he has a benefit of range, so in the engagements he can kind of space me out and win the fight. So, and look at, I found that to be really weird. I never knew that you can stagger someone with throwing knives. I was actually pretty pissed off that that happened, but here's my winning streak, so you know, we'll just go on to the next one. But man, while using my dexterity class, I have just been overpowered over and over again. Now, if you know I'm going to get somebody with another dexterity weapon, it's fine. As soon as I go up against somebody with Ultra Great Sword or Yorm's Great Machete or something like that, or the Black Knight Great Axe, I am just feeling so overpowered, and you know, and I don't know if this was the intention, because you know, Hyper Armor does replace Boyce. He just kind of quit, but you know, I'm going too far as to say that the age of smaller weapons is over. Done. Pick up a heavier weapon. Go 50 and 20. 50 in strength, 50 in dexterity. I mean, 50 in strength and 20 in dexterity, and pump the rest in the kind of essentials of life and endurance and vitality and all that, and you will see the most benefit. But that's all I got for you guys for this video. Till next time.